Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. If you're new here, I follow the Weight Watchers program. I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies, but I also share calories on my channel as well. So let's jump right into my day where I'll show you my full day of eating. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to read the disclaimer down in the description box about what I eat in a day videos and how you shouldn't really copy what people eat and how we're all different. So one thing to keep in mind, I'm 51 years old. I am only 4'11 3/4, so my needs may be completely different than yours. So just make sure to read that disclaimer and work with your own doctor or your own dietitian to find what works for you.
I heard a ringing bell this morning. From a dream, and in that dream I heard a warning saying leave the rest, take only what you need.
I am starting my day off with a good breakfast. I'm making some potato pancakes. So in here I have an egg, I've got a tablespoon of bacon bits, I've got the white part of a green onion. I did cut the end of the green onion too, and I'll put that on the top of it when it's done. I have some chopped spinach here, some roasted red peppers, and then I have 70 grams of hash browns. These are the ones that I get from Aldi. I believe the Great Value and the Aldi brand both are, you can have 70 grams for 1 point, but double check. So I'm going to put those in there, and I did put these in my microwave and just thawed them a little bit just so that they hold together better. And honestly, I don't even usually use the 70 grams because it is quite a lot. I'm going to add a little bit of minced onion in there. And some garlic powder. And some black pepper. And then I'm also going to shred in a Baby Bell. This is light Baby Bell cheese. So this is going to end up being 4 points on Weight Watchers. I haven't figured the calories yet. I'll pop them up on the screen. But it's 2 points for one of these Baby Bells, 1 point for the bacon bits, and 1 point for the hash browns. And then in here I have another egg. And I have some fat-free cottage cheese. I'm just going to mix those together. And I'm going to cook these up real quick. And then I'm going to mix those in to make the great big potato patty. Now, I don't know that you have to do this. I can't even remember where I found this recipe a while ago. And I saw where somebody had done this first. And it kind of holds it together by cooking one of the eggs first. So while my egg starts cooking, I'm just going to take my Baby Bell and shred it into the bowl. All right, then just give that a good mix. So now just add that cooked egg right into the bowl. And now usually what I do is put it on some parchment paper, but I'm still out of parchment paper. So now just kind of put it in the shape of a pancake, which honestly, I'm gonna just cook this in my skillet. So I really could have just done this right in the skillet. So I just gave my skillet another spray with cooking spray. And I'm going to try to slide this off as best I can. Like I said, I should have just done it in the skillet to begin with. So I'm going to just spread it right out in this pan. Because I do like mine to be a little bit brown. So I like the hash browns to get kind of brown. This definitely is not a very pretty dish on your plate, but it's really good. So I'm going to let that cook for a little bit, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I will come back and show you what it looks like on the plate. And that is how big it looks. So since I squished it down, I'm just going to fold it over. Like I said, not the prettiest looking thing, but this is really good. And I'm also finishing up my coffee. I had 2 cups of coffee. I just used the Coffee Mate French vanilla sugar-free creamer in it and some monk fruit sweetener. So I count this as 2 points for the 2 cups and about 60 calories. And then my breakfast, 4 points and 330 calories, 0 points for my blackberries. I'm not sure how many calories that is. I got halfway through eating and forgot about my green onions that I cut up. I like to add some regular green onions to the top. Sometimes I'll drizzle it with a little bit of hot sauce. That's good too. So I'm gonna go finish eating this. So now it's time for lunch, and for lunch today we're having BLTs with cucumber on the side. So here I just have some turkey bacon that I'm cooking up in the pan. I actually have some in the oven too that I'm just making ahead of time just to have for the next few days. So I've got turkey bacon there. For the bread, I'm using this 40-calorie wheat bread from Aldi. For this, you can have 2 slices for 2 points. So I'm going to pop that in my toaster. Instead of mayonnaise, for mine, I'm using a Laughing Cow cheese wedge. And I've got my tomatoes sliced up and some iceberg lettuce. And then I've pulled these out of my fridge. This is just an English cucumber that I've cut up. I put some salt and pepper on it. And then sometimes we'll do just vinegar, like regular white vinegar. And then sometimes we'll put some of the Olive Garden light Italian dressing on it. Okay, and as you can see, I toasted my bread a little bit too long, so it's kind of breaking. But that's what it looks like. It's still good anyway. So I've got that, and then I have my cucumbers. So I'm counting the BLT as 6, 2 for the bread, 3 for the bacon, and 1 for the Laughing Cow cheese wedge. And then for calories, it's between 280 and 300 calories. So I'm having a little snack here. I have an apple and just some regular peanut butter. I was gonna do some PB2, but I decided to use regular peanut butter. So I have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter here, and then a whole apple. So this is 3 points. It's 3 points for the peanut butter, and then 0 for the apple, and about 185 calories. All right, for dinner tonight, we are doing some cedar plank salmon. I get this salmon at Aldi, and I always honestly used to just buy it because I like the cut of it better, and I would get home and I would take it off the plank and cook it like on the stove or in the air fryer, however I wanted it. My husband started grilling these, and it is so good. He literally puts it on the grill for 25 minutes, I believe, and it's perfect. So we're having that, and then we're going to have some of this long grain and wild ready rice with it. So I usually just do a half a cup of that. Half a cup of that is 3 points and 100 calories for half a cup. And then I got these are grilling vegetables. So I originally was going to have my husband put these on the grill with the salmon, but we realized that it's different temperatures. So I'm just cooking these inside of my convection oven. But they're just yellow squash, zucchini, and onions. So for 1 cup of this is 0 points and then 35 calories. Ooh, look at these. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. And that's my dinner. And I did check, and the vegetables are 1 point. There is some olive oil in the vegetables. So 1 point for the vegetables, 3 points for the half a cup of rice, 0 for my salmon. So this is a 4-point dinner, and right about 500 calories because I do have about a 6-ounce piece of salmon. Okay, for dessert tonight, I'm having one of these Greek yogurts. This is the toasted coconut vanilla. So this is actually made in the creamy. I made it kind of like ice cream. That's all it is basically frozen yogurt. So I basically took 2 of the yogurts and put them in my little creamy pint, put them in my freezer last night, and then this is what we're gonna have for dessert. So there's 2 of them in there, but my husband and I are gonna share them. So this is 80 calories and 2 points. And honestly, I really have not been making like crazy recipes in the creamy. I have just been doing things like this, like frozen yogurt, and I love them. So this is my dessert tonight, 80 calories and 2 points. So my total points and calories for the day, I ended up with 21 points out of 23. Like I said, I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies. So I have 2 rollovers to use a different day. And I ended up with about 1,515 calories. I am a water girl. I drink water all day long, probably about 10 glasses, between 10 and 12 glasses of water a day. That's pretty much all I drink. Once in a while, I'll have a Diet Coke, but for the most part, I'm a water girl. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.